Sunshine here. So today we are getting into the new rainbow collection from Colourpop, mainly with a palette. We're going to do this eye look right here, and we're going to use a palette. We're going to use a jelly much from the collection. We're going to use some of the brushes, and yes, that is going to be coming soon. Just make sure to subscribe to my channel if you do want to see how to get this look, and let's get into the tutorial. For the brushes, I'm going to use the brushes in this rainbow collection set, which is the About Hue Brush Set. Okay, so the first shadow I'll be getting into is Worth It, and I'll be using the F5 brush. I'm holding my brush like a pencil toward me, and I am taking the tip and blending in swiper motions in the outer corner. I'm going to move in swiper motions all across the above the crease area brow bone, and kind of move up as well. And then once I have done that, I'll go ahead and add Worth It on the other side. The next shadow we'll be getting into is Seeing Stars, and I will be using the E2 blending brush. Just like I did before, taking my brush, holding it like a pencil toward my face, I'm taking the very tip of the brush, or the base of the brush, and moving in swiper motions back and forth, slowly building up the purple shadow. And I'm just staying in the outer corner, kind of like in the eye socket, down to the lower lash, not the lower lash line, but the base of the top lashes, and just blending in swiper motion and building up the color. I'm gonna take more and just the tip base of the brush, swiping it back and forth. I'm using half circles to kind of blend out the outer edges, like kind of going like that. And then I'm going to take the tip and edge of the brush and hold it more at a slant up here above the crease, and lightly blend it back and forth in a swipe. I'm going to take even more of Seeing Stars, just pressing my brush right into the pigment. I'm going to start to slightly move over the crease just with the tip of the brush, holding my brush like a pencil toward me in very light motion just over the crease here. Take more of Seeing Stars and blend it in the outer corner a little bit more. From the outer corner, I'm building it up, moving it up to the brow bone over here by the tail end of my brow. To kind of diffuse everything even further and make it even more blended, I'm going to go ahead and take my F5 brush once more, and I will be using the shadow Centerfold. And I'll be using the F5 brush. This area right here, I'm going to take the tip of my brush, holding it like a pencil toward my face, and I'm going to do a little tiny blending motion. I'm just swiping kind of like really quickly. It's a light touch, but it is a quick motion. And then I'm going to switch it and hold it very lightly, even lighter than that, and blend this top area, kind of the brow bone above the crease area. I'm going to take more of Seeing Stars just to bring back the purple a little bit. And I will be using the E2 blending brush. I'm just using the base of the brush and using kind of circular motions in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and diffuse this out a little bit with Centerfold, and then probably add a little bit more of Seeing Stars in the outer corner, and then we'll get into the next shade. So for the next shade, I'm going into the Rainbow Road Super Shock Jelly Much Foursome, and I'm taking the Jelly Much in Origami, so it's this pretty golden shade. It's more yellowy golden, and I love it. And I will be using the E9 blending brush. I'm taking just a very little bit of the Jelly Much in the inner corner, and I'm going to start to bring it from the inner corner out in little swipes, and I'll kind of bring it above the crease. I'm using the very tip and edge and holding the brush like a pencil toward my face. That's pretty much how I hold most of my brushes. Sometimes I hold it in a different way, but that's kind of the main way today. And I'm looking down so my eyelids are smooth, which makes it easy to apply the shadow. And then I'll take my ring finger to diffuse. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Jelly Much in the inner corner first, like taking the pencil and gently blending it out, mostly in the third over here of the eye, and then I'll take it halfway over the crease in the center just above that area, because I'm going to end up putting the green, I think, here. It's shimmer time, so I will be getting into the Shimmer Mary Jane, and I will also be using the Colourpop E9 brush from the collection. I'm holding my brush horizontally parallel to the ground and swiping, starting from the base of the lashes and moving up toward where we have the yellow gold. And I'm going to get more of a Mary Jane. I'm going to swipe in a little bit toward the yellow gold, and I'm going to move up as well. I'm going to start to tilt my brush toward my face and use the tip up here. And I'm going to kind of move the green down a little bit because we're going to add the blue kind of in this area. Going above the crease of my eyelid and bringing it down a little. I'm going to bring it in a little bit more into the yellow gold. So the next shadow I'll be going into is Tide Pool, and I'll be using the E1 brush to apply it. Once I've sort of pressed it on, I'm going to start to blend it up into the green just a little bit. I'm adding more of Tide Pool to the outer edge, and then I'll kind of diffuse again. I'm bringing it forward onto the base of the lashes just a little bit, and then diagonaling it out to the outer corner and sort of bringing it down into the purple in the outer corner. I'm taking more of our Mary Jane shade a little bit more forward onto the lid so that it sort of blends into each other. So going into my E2 brush and the purple shade, Seeing Stars, I'm going to kind of blend this outer corner just a little bit. So just go ahead and take more of the purple in the outer corner for now. Sorry about outside, I can't control the sound. I live next to a church and they are doing gardening, so that's that. I am going to take more Fire and the E9 brush and just press some of the glitter on top of the green in this section, kind of over the crease like that. Now I'm going to pop on some lashes. These are the Marti Shy Girl Lash. You can use code Nessa if you're interested, and we'll come back and finish the lower lash line together. So I will see you in a makeup miracle. And voila, a makeup miracle moment has occurred. So we are ready to do the lower lashes. So we're going to get into some purpley purple. I like this. It's like a colorful, what is this? Reminds me of Rainbow Fish. In the collection, there's also the BFF cream gel liners, which I love, but I don't feel like putting on a gel liner today, so I'm just not going to add this, but I have used, I'm pretty sure, all of these colors from this collection. We're going to get into the shadow Seeing Stars, and we'll be using the E1 blending brush from the set. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the outer corner and blend, kind of connecting it up to the top shadow, and then blend it to the center. Not all the way in, just like from the outer corner to the center. I'm going to take more of Seeing Stars, and I'll just add a little bit more. And then I'll just gently blend in the center, and then I'll do that to the other side. And then I'll use Kitten Fish to blend it all out. And then I'll take the lighter purple and blend the bottom all the way across. For mascara, we'll use the Purple Prose mascara from the collection. I do want to take eye pictures of this look, so I'm going to be very careful on how I do apply this to the lower lashes. I love the BFF mascaras already. They're so good. They thicken and volumize the lashes, and the color pigment is good as well. Like, I don't know, I've been using them since they came out and I really like them. That's how I feel about the gel liners too. They work really well. For lips today, I'll be using the new NYX Lip Lingerie Push-Up Long-Lasting Lipsticks. I'll be using the shades Embellishment and Lace Detail. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you liked it. We are now going to get into some of my first kind of impressions of the different products, and actually kind of like my thoughts on some of the products, because I've used like the liners and the mascaras like for a long time. So we'll talk about that in just a second. So let's get into it. Okay, so this collection also includes the face milks, which I love, from Fourth Ray Beauty. To me, they're all kind of similar. I know that there's different types and they have different benefits, so I'd have to try them and test them to really see how the different benefits from each type work, but I love them before applying face makeup. They work great to really hydrate the face, so I love those. This collection also comes with the liners and the BFF mascaras, which are awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the selection of colors. I love these in general. Yellow Goodbye is my most favorite colorful mascara ever, so I love that one. And then I love Crybaby, the liner from the cream gel liners. Those are beautiful as well. I just generally love these in general. And so I think those were great selections to add to this collection. And they also have some jellies and Super Shock shadows. I love the two Jelly Much shadows. I love the colors they picked. So the pretty pink and then the pretty yellow gold. These are gorgeous, beautiful. I love them. Love them. They're perfect colors. I love the Super Shock shadows from Colourpop. They're amazing, incredible. I'm not necessarily a fan of Shy Guy. This is like the color. I'm just not a fan of the color. But I am a fan of the color Fizz. I love this green color. It reminds me of Peridot. There are also a set of brushes in the collection, so Mad About Hue. There are 5 brushes. These are my favorite out of the 5, so the F5, the E9, and the E1. So these brushes are amazing. They work really well. They're really soft. I also added in today the E2, which wasn't a part of this collection, but I needed that size of blending brush that works well with these 3 brushes. So I love them. These are great. And then the palette. Oh, the palette. So I think this is a beautiful selection of colors, shimmers, and mattes. I like that there's a lot of mattes and a lot of different shades of mattes. You can create so many beautiful looks. The shimmers are pigmented and they are shiny, and when they go on the lid, they look beautiful. But something about the texture for me, when I feel it, they feel sort of dry, and that's kind of like different to me for a shimmer to feel dry. I feel like a shimmer should feel kind of creamy, kind of soft, but that's just me being particular. But yeah, there are beautiful selections of shimmers. There's a pink shimmer, a golden yellow shimmer, a green shimmer, a blue shimmer, and a couple of purple and then not maroon, magenta shimmer. There's 3 pressed glitters here. So we have a orange and a green and a yellow. I love them. I think they're beautiful. I want even more pressed glitters because I love glitter and I think these are amazing. But yeah, the mattes are incredible. I would have wanted a deeper red and a deeper purple in this palette. If you have any black shadow, you could add black to the shade you're working with and then deepen up more. So I could have done that if I wanted to, but yeah. And I've been happy with every look that I have created. So it's worked really well for me. I think it's beautiful. I love this rainbow palette. I think it looks great. So that's it for today. If you did like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys. Oh, and if you are picking up anything from the collection, comment down below what you are picking up. If it is the whole collection, let me know. If it's something from the collection, if it's the palette, let me know what you guys are interested in. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Bye now!